Peace and love.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Peace and love. Peace and love podcast. Peace and love podcast. Peace and love podcast.
I am back. What it do, baby? I am back. What it do, baby?
Now I'm gonna go ahead and explain to some of y'all what I just had to tell my mama. Cause some of y'all don't think you supposed to throw the leftovers away.
Peace and love.
At some point, the leftovers got an expiration date on them. It's a cap on the leftovers. You just can't keep eating them leftovers as long as you want to, man. Some of y'all might want to write this down, because I'm finna give you the calendar and the itinerary for these leftovers. You cooked the food on Wednesday night. Thursday, you ate the food. Friday, that's when it was its best. Saturday, you pushing it. Sunday, ain't no more leftovers, man. Monday, you tripping. Tuesday, getting worms if you still eating them leftovers. Wednesday, hospital. Thursday, dead. That's just the bottom line for these leftovers. Cause some of y'all think you can just eat the leftovers how long you want to eat them. It don't work like that with the leftovers, man. It's an expiration date on them leftovers. Keep it for a couple days and get them out your refrigerator.
They didn't care nothing about your feelings. They didn't care nothing about you getting offended. If you came to church and you had too much cleavage showing, one of the mothers would walk up to you and say, baby, you got too much showing. You couldn't come to church and have a split from Genesis to Revelation. They would say, baby, you need to change the way you're dressing. But nowadays, don't nobody want to say nothing. And that's why we got all these holes and flues is in church, and then they get. I'm sorry, Pastor. Am I all right? You gonna put me out? I'm okay. Okay. I'm just making sure. And see what's wrong with us. And see what's. I know y'all don't like it, but let me tell you something. If you get offended when I say hoe, you must be a hoe. You understand? Because if I preach on adultery and you're not committing adultery, it don't offend you. But if you get offended, you's a hoe.
Psychologists, and they will tell you about E to E ratio. What in the world is E to E ratio? It is education to entertainment. What is the ratio? Well, the average American, the ED ratio is 50 to 1. In other words, for every $1 that they spend in education, educating the inside of the head, they'll spend $50 on entertainment. Going to the club, having a few drinks, playing video games, kicking it, hitting the streets with their boo, no problem.
Peace and love.
You know what it is in the black community? It's 200 to 1.
Oh, man, no.
You hear what I said, Black America? I said it's 200 to 1. So you know what that tells me as a college professor? That tells me that you are serious. That tells me you are dead serious. That tells me you are so serious about not being serious.
The definition of being a man, that's a long one, but I think what it boiled down to is just being thorough. And, I read in the Bible that women and children can be careless, you know what I mean? Men can't be careless. So I think being thorough and whatever the opposite of carelessness is defines what being a man is at the core.
My fault. Maybe I led you to believe it was easy when it wasn't.
Peace and love.
Maybe I made you think my highlights started at the free throw line and not in the gym. Maybe I made you think that every shot I took was a game winner. That my game was built on flash and not fire.
Peace and love.
Maybe it's my fault that you didn't see that failure gave me strength, that my pain was my motivation. Maybe I led you to believe that basketball was a God-given gift and not something I worked for every single day of my life.
Peace and love.
Maybe I destroyed the game. Or maybe you're just making excuses.
I want a party. Everybody's having a party. I want a party.
Peace and love.
I want to get drunk. I want to get naked. I want to swing my underwear around and let everybody smell them. I want to get my cheeks clapped. But nobody don't bother invite no granny to no parties, so I don't get to go.
Yo. Peace and Love Podcast, man. We back in here. It's Monday morning. Thanksgiving was amazing. One of your hosts, my name is Emmett. You can follow me at EMCGEEE.
And this your co-host, bro. You already know where to follow me at. Personal page, bro, the producer number 4, and Slap It or Trash It. We in this thing, bro.
There it is, man. How was your weekend, man?
Our weekend was cool. Man.
Okay.
I ate good. You feel me?
All right.
Thanksgiving and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it true? Is there an expiration date on the leftovers?
Hell yeah, there's an expiration date on the leftovers.
What's the expiration
I'm not
date?
eating no leftovers 2 days later. No, that's out. The first day, it's cooked. Okay.
So you're not eating no Thanksgiving leftovers right now, then?
No, hell no. That's out. That's been gone. No,
What?
no.
I had some this morning.
Oh yeah, you probably finna be sick as a dog.
No, everything. My stomach is gotta hurt.
Yes, no, hell no. The next day, anything after the next day, it's out for me.
Out for you.
I'm not going 2 days. I don't know how people do it. Hell no.
Okay. That ain't too bad.
That shit ain't that damn good. You be eating Thanksgiving food for a week now.
Yeah, I mean, but I think if you got a turkey, you know what I'm saying, you could get the turkey, you could do a lot with your turkey, you could do a lot with the ham, you can make a soup, a stew. It's a lot you could do with it.
Still old ass turkey.
Yeah.
You got old ass turkey soup, old ass turkey stew.
Hey man,
old
but
ass
it's better when it's old. You know what I'm saying? It's more flavor in that thing.
No. Maybe wine and all of that, but not no goddamn. No.
Okay. All right.
Not no turkey, no chicken, no none of the above, bro. So if y'all eat no Thanksgiving leftovers, y'all might as well throw that shit out now.
Word.
Should have been gone.
That's fact.
Do me a favor, man. Hit that the volume button on the headphones. Yeah. Kind of turn down a little bit. There we go. Okay, bet. So, we talk about sports here. We kind of kick it off if something going on in sports over the weekend. Did you catch any sports over this weekend?
Come on, man. First of all, we finna shout out St. John Bosco, man. We took the CIF Championship Division 1 Trinity League shit, baby.
All right.
Whipped on Mater Day. It was a good game though, man, but we took it home, man. So you know who number 1 in the country is right now. So shout out to that. Shout out to my little brother, Baby D, man. Shout out to Bosco football. Yeah, hell yeah, I caught all of that.
Man, how was the game, man? If you was there, you could break it down, man. It was the top 2 teams in the country, right?
Yes, look.
High school football, how did that go?
It was so crazy because the first half, they was doing their thing. They was wearing us out, bro. We didn't end up. We came back from a 28-5 lead. 28-5.
28. So what was going on in that 28-5 zone? What was they doing to y'all? Was the defense clicking or what? What was going on?
Man, whatever. Look, they quarterback was dropping bombs, throwing bombs. They was catching them. Whatever they needed to do.
Yeah.
But we had some fuck ups too though. We fumbled the ball a couple times. We got them to fumble the ball, but didn't recover the fumble. So second half come. I don't know what they told them in that locker room. You feel me?
Indeed.
But they went for about 33 unanswered, 34 unanswered points.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, they was balling.
Yeah, they only scored. They only scored 1 touchdown the second half.
Wow. And what's crazy, when we was in high school, Mater Day was known for their basketball team, not they football team.
But see, they football been going for about that football coach. He been over there for about 30 years.
Oh, okay.
So they sports program period always been. Always been good.
There we go.
Yeah.
Let me see what's going on.
Can you hear it?
We straight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to reach in between you and that.
Yeah, hell no.
And Dylan is on the team, man. It's crazy. I was thinking about it when I was coming over here. Like, man, Dylan is on the number 1 football team in the country.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Number 1 right now. Yeah, y'all see what it is.
Your baby brother is on the number 1 football team in the country.
Come on, man. Shout out to Baby D. Y'all know what time it is.
We got to clap it up for him, man. He's doing his thing for sure.
Come on,
man. Now, that's high.
Lamar Jackson the MVP too, though.
Lamar Jackson. I think without a doubt he's the MVP. Without a doubt, he killing. I think he look better than Michael Vick right now.
You think so?
I think so, man. And I was young, I didn't really catch all the Michael Vick highlights. I wasn't really tuned in like that. But Lamar Jackson, he doing his thing, man.
Lamar Jackson look better. He might look better than Michael Vick probably because he got plays tailored around him.
That's fact.
So, the running quarterback type deal, the ones that you see now is a lot going on today, especially like Lamar Jackson. That wasn't really.
That wasn't the mode back then.
No, they wanted you to stay into the pocket, stand in the pocket, and throw that football.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? Mike Vick, he wasn't the first, but he was the face of it.
Yeah, he was breaking down the pocket and running. But you saying those plays weren't designed for him to do that?
No,
you.
They wasn't designed. So if Mike Vick had a playbook designed for his game,
it would have been crazy. Exactly.
Crazy.
But you saying Lamar Jackson has that, and that's why he's okay.
Lamar Jackson ain't no joke. I'm gonna say him and Patrick Mahomes, man. The black quarterback's coming up right now.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes is crazy right now.
Yeah.
They making Tom Brady look like a fool.
Listen, Tom Brady, father time hit him already. He over with. Tom Brady old, bro. It's a done deal.
Fact. Yeah,
he old.
Yeah,
he old.
So is this his last year?
That's a good damn question.
Because I don't feel like he's not gonna let his career dwindle down. He's not going to be Peyton Manning. He's going to go out on top, as close to the top as he can.
Well, he already at the top.
Exactly. So is this?
No matter what happens, he got enough rings to. Who can say anything to him about the rings?
Nothing.
Per se?
Nope. But we can say they was probably cheating though.
Okay. Yeah, I believe that. You got a lot of these. It's a lot of them that cheat.
But see, I feel like if we know that they was cheating as an organization, can we really credit them with all them championships?
Well, if everybody else cheating and they end up winning, then shit, I guess you could. You feel me? Because if everybody, I think some of these, especially these coaches, some of them, I think some of them in cahoots with some of these referees, and these referees be tapped in with Vegas too.
Yeah, it's a lot of big money on the line for sure.
Come on, man. You ever seen what's his name? Tim Donna.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah.
He came out and was talking how he was fixing games and.
I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it.
So that ain't no joke, bro. So they've been cheating since the beginning of time. Since cheating been cheating, man. So ain't no goddamn.
And I don't know if you following baseball, but the Houston Astros are under investigation now.
For what?
For the biggest cheating scandal in sports history.
I believe it. It probably got something to do with the mob or some shit.
No, probably so.
Talk.
But they saying that they read the signs. Somehow they can steal the signs of the other team. So when the pitcher's pitching, they can communicate to the batters what's going on and let them know when to swing and not to swing. It seems crazy.
Is that cheating or is that playing the game?
I think it's cheating, man. If you saying it's an advantage, you saying we just playing the game, right? But nah. If we playing dominoes, right?
And you accidentally show your hand and I see it.
No, not me. If we playing dominoes, and you got somebody sitting behind me with a mirror, right? That's
cheating?
That's cheating.
Yeah, that's
essentially
cheating.
They doing the same thing.
But I'm not gonna cap. If let's just say we playing dominoes. And whoever I'm playing against, and they just so happen to show me their hand on accident, I'm looking.
Oh yeah, you should. That's their fault. But if you cheating, if you taking my sign,
he got a plan. They actually mapped out a plan to cheat.
Absolutely, the Patriots
it's premeditated.
Yeah, with the footballs and all that. Like
That's
if you
crazy.
cheated, if you went out of your way to cheat, come on, man.
That's crazy. But I didn't see that. I didn't know they was under investigation. I'm gonna have to do some more research.
Yeah, man, y'all check that out, man. The Houston Astros are under investigation for they're saying the largest cheating fraud in baseball history.
Oh yeah, the reason why I said the mafia, man, I watched this interview. And one of the old mob bosses, he was explaining how they actually get tapped into that. Like he say nowadays, a lot of the professional sports, they get paid enough so where they don't have to, if they go into debt with gambling, they can just pay it off.
I got you.
He said they target usually now today is college players. College players might go in one of their establishments, gamble, go into a debt. Right.
Wow.
And now you went to a debt, and now you owe this man.
Yeah.
And then now that's how this man gets you shaving points in the game.
Exactly.
They got you by the balls.
That's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
You thinking you just shooting craps. You thinking you having a good time, and man.
Yep. The shit is ugly, but I mean, it's a cold world out here, bro. It's
Wowzers.
a capitalist society, man.
Let me ask you. You play sports. We we grew up playing sports.
Yep.
You in a situation. You a college student.
Yeah.
And you not making no bread. You only getting your financial aid checks.
Yeah.
Would you point shave?
Nah, hell no. I wouldn't. Cause I'm not gonna lie to you. When I played, I played to win.
Right. So regardless, I want to win.
Shit, I want to win, bro.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
I want to win. Like the W was everything for me.
Peace and love.
The W is everything.
That's what you doing it for.
I understand. So you wasn't the type of person that played and you worried about your personal numbers, your stats. You not running to the book after the game to see how much you scored and all that. You're not tripping. You worried about the W.
I'll say this much. I worried about both because I I'm worried about my stats, of course, so I can know how I did. But I was one of those players to where I never really knew my stats during the game.
Because you just locked in.
I was just locked in. And then it'll be some games where I get out the game and like, damn, I scored that many points. Like, I don't even remember doing that. You know? I just liked it when I played, bro. I played the game how it go. I took whatever the defense give me, whatever the game give me, that's what I'm doing. As long as it's going to get us to win, you feel me? I don't give a damn if I had 0 points and 20 assists. If I had to pass it to the same man all game, and he on fire, passing it to the same man all game till his fire get put out.
That's right.
And whatever we got to do to get the W.
What was interesting about that, I heard an interview that Chauncey Billups did about Carmelo Anthony. And we see Melo's back in the league. He's balling. He's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? He's finding his way. I say he's playing like a stretch 4. He's not on the block. He's not behind the 3-point line. Granted, he can knock some threes down, but that in-between game, it's like his sweet spot.
I see my man try to jump and dunk on the boy. It didn't go well for him.
No. He cannot jump. No. Melo don't stick to the layups, bro.
Jump,
he might not even can tap anymore. Just lay it up. You feel me?
Come on,
but
man.
What we was talking about, you saying like the W meant everything. Chauncey Billups meant something. When I was playing with Melo in Denver, he said it wasn't about the W. It was about him getting his stats. And
that's why they don't got no ring.
To me, that's telling of his career.
Yeah.
It's like certain superstars come in and they work harder. They elevate their games. LeBron James. You can look at the people that work every year and get better every year.
Yep.
You can look at the cats that don't get no better when they come in the league. They still doing the same stuff they did.
Yep.
They're exceptional at what they can do, but they don't enhance on it. I feel like that was Melo. But now he's starting to see, okay, I kind of gotta move around a little bit. So
but he recognized that too late.
Yeah, he recognized that when he was looking for a job. That's a fact. But let's check this. This is what Chauncey Billups had to say about Melo. Check this out.
So crazy. I feel bad for Melo, and here's why. Melo was like a good teammate, man. Like,
it's a great
Melo
guy.
practiced every day. He didn't miss any games. Now, the only thing I will say, and I've even told Melo this, scoring 30 meant too much to Melo. It meant too much because he could have games where he had 20, 22, we win the game and he's mad. He might have 36 and he's in there, we lose the game and he's in there picking everybody up. Scoring 30 meant too much. But I think now you look fast forward the tape, and the reason why he's not in the league because he's still worthy is he hasn't mentally taken that step back to say, okay, I'll come in and play against backups. I'll try to help the team out. I know I might not be able to coach, but I just want to help.
I think that's what he's doing now, though. I think that's what Melo's doing now. He's like, look, I come in and do what I got to do. And it's working out for him.
Yeah, it's working out. It's working out for him now, but he should have been did that a long time ago.
Yeah, he should have did that in Houston.
Yeah, I don't know how you sitting here and like you look stupid as hell coming back from the court. You just got whooped. Your whole team just got whooped. You got 35 points and you celebrating. If I'm the coach, what the hell are you celebrating?
Exactly.
Obviously, you can't. You're not facilitating the team well. You're not a leader. You can't get your team to win.
Exactly. You're not worried about the right thing.
Exactly.
That's kind of crazy. Could you imagine seeing that in the locker room? You lose and somebody's happy because they scored 35?
That's not a team player.
Exactly.
That's why the team don't win. Period, point blank. And that's where he messed up at it. And now you trying to do it later on after the fact? Come on, man.
It's too late.
Yeah, it's way too late for that shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hey, what's your definition of a legend?
You know what? This is a conversation I had with somebody, man. Because if you look up the definition of a legend, it means something that's fake. Like if you look up legend,
let's see.
It means something that's like not real.
I believe that's why a traditional story sometimes popularly regarded as historical, but
it's unauthenticated.
Yes, sir.
So it's legend. It's like it's not. I know we use the term like you the greatest, you the GOAT.
Well, let's get the second definition: an extremely famous or notorious person, especially in a particular field.
Okay, that works.
That's the second definition.
So if we go with definition number 2, who you saying? Who would I define as a legend, or what is a legend?
What is a legend in your opinion?
I think a legend is in any genre, whatever we talking about. If it's sports, if it's music, whatever it is, a legend is somebody who kind of goes against the grain. They kind of push the genre forward. They're the outlier in that genre. So they do what they do. They do it exceptionally well. They do it better than everybody else in that. They do it better than all of their peers, right? And they got staying power. So a legend is somebody who go against the current, who's an outlier, and they got staying power, which means that they there. They not a flash in the pan. They not here and gone.
Would you say Timberland and Dr. Dre are better than one another?
They do different things better than one another, if you will.
So they pretty much equivalent. They just have they have different weapons.
Yeah, like Jordan and Kobe. They both legends, but they got different weapons.
Right. Reason why I'm asking is because did you see Wack 100? He continues to go on with the whole Nipsey Hussle situation.
You got it right here. That's crazy. And that's wild. So in terms of that, we'll listen to Wack. What you think about that, man?
I think Wack, me personally, Wack sound like a hater.
He sound like a hater.
Straight up and down.
That's a fact.
You can't, his definition of
that's a fact.
Well, you can play the video first, then I can bust it down for you.
I'm gonna have Blueface right now.
For what?
For saying, for you going on and saying that Nipsey wasn't a legend.
He wasn't. What's a legend?
A legend.
Define a legend.
Someone that passed away.
No.
I'll start.
No. Okay, listen. So let's keep it real.
He asked him what the definition.
If Dr. Dre right now died, we would say we lost a legend, right?
Yes.
Wait. Based upon what? Numbers, right?
You see, a legend isn't based on numbers.
Body of work.
No, it's not.
Right?
Yes.
How many albums did Nipsey drop? One album.
Dr. Dre got 2.
Right? This is not no personal shit I'm talking about. Right?
Yeah.
This is just real shit. The man died with 1 million followers, no radio hits, no platinum hits, right? No world tours, right?
I said you got them big old bodyguards behind him, bro.
He went platinum, sold a bunch of records, followers went up 9-10,000, right? 9-10 million, right?
Yeah.
Right, so first of all, we gotta define what the fuck a legend is, what the fuck a legend ain't.
Absolutely.
Right? Was he on his way? I think at the time, yes, he would have been. But at the time of his demise, let's keep it real. The truth could never be defined as disrespect. If it is, that means you lying to your motherfucking self.
There we go.
That's just like a motherfucker saying, hey, Wack, you're a little short, motherfucker. And I get mad. That's the truth.
That whole video.
Okay, so you saying Wack sounds like a hater. And in terms of a legend, Nipsey didn't drop one album. We know he had a whole body of work.
This is correct.
So that's not true. Right. And then what you said was really, I haven't heard nobody say that. Dr. Dre only got 2 albums.
Yeah.
So if we talking legend and numbers,
what you saying? You know, I don't think numbers play a part. I mean, I do think numbers play a part in, you know, you being a legend when it comes to music and selling albums.
Yeah.
In that aspect, but let's just keep it real. He compared Dr. Dre. Who else did he say?
Just Dr. Dre, I think.
I don't know what Dr. Dre did for the city of LA. He probably have for the city of Compton. He probably have. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I do know that I was able to drive down the street on Crenshaw and see the Marathon store. So the motivation was something totally different.
Exactly.
That came from Nipsey versus a lot of other artists just in California in general.
Yeah.
I can't say, well, not California, but Southern California just in general. So just the fact that he actually did what he said, he did what he set out to do. Mm-hmm. If you look at a lot of his old interviews, you would listen to, you know, what he wanted to do, and then you can see all of that actually came into fruition. Yeah. And
that's a fact.
He was the first I saw rapper like really from the land, from the city, like born and raised, real LA. Yes, really was trying to help and build the city up.
Yeah.
You know? That's up to me. He a legend in his own right just for that. He built the store over there in his hood, born and raised in his hood, and he died in his hood. Had the people motivated. He did his music, didn't diss nobody, didn't disrespect none of his enemies. He didn't do none of that. He kept it all the way 100. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's definitely a legend.
So
and he respected by everywhere.
Right.
Everywhere in LA. Can't nobody really say that.
You gotta respect it. That's why I feel like Wack 100 is a hater. If you felt like all of this, then you should have said it when he was alive. If you wasn't gonna say it when he was alive, then you should have just shut up. Don't say that at all.
Exactly.
Don't speak on it.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I see it. But yeah, he in some deep water right now too, man, because he running his mouth a lot.
You see BH the interview on Adam 22?
I seen BH interview. I seen J Stone interview. Yeah. I seen Charlotte from Bunny Hunters. Charlotte Dirty from Bunny Hunters. Live Instagram.
Oh yeah, he was going in too.
Man, listen here, look.
I don't think he's doing that interview in L.A. because it's the streets is hot for sure.
He making it bad for Blueface.
Exactly.
He making it bad for his artists too.
Exactly.
Blueface is they kind of doing it to themselves too, but Whack 100 is like, yeah, he messing it up for them.
Yeah.
You feel me? He messed it up for them at all, for sure.
When looking at the BH interview, man, he spoke on game.
Yeah.
He was like, look, if you know, it is kind of weird what Game is doing, all the posting and all that. And he's saying, man, outside of all of that, if Whack 100 is supposed to be your man, and he talking crazy about Nipsey, and you not putting a stop to it, you either condoning it or you ain't got no say so.
He 100.
That's a fact.
BH was hitting all the points on his interview.
And I feel like he was the only one really giving it up. Like Jay Stone, they didn't really go deep into nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you got to understand, Jay Stone interview before some of the stuff came about. Okay. So like, yeah, but he pretty much told you too, like, man,
that's kind of crazy. It's like, why they doing this? It's so disrespectful.
I feel
man.
like, because I feel like Whack 100 is a real clown. You know, and I feel like he do a lot of this shit for clicks and likes, like one of these 2000 millennium babies or something.
Exactly, like a 50 Cent, like a lower level 50. Like
you feel like what the hell are you doing? You supposed to be the manager.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And it seems like what Nipsey was doing, he was ruffling the feathers of the OGs. Because he was doing what the OGs was supposed to be doing.
That's
and I think they was looking at him like, man, who is this little? You know,
that's
what I'm saying?
why I say he a hater, and because he got the key to the city. He got more power than a lot of some of the older. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He had all the kids were attracted to him, like they flocked to him.
Exactly.
Because of the type of person he was. He kept it 100.
He was just a real dude, man.
He was real. He wasn't hiding or nothing. You can feel it. He wasn't hiding or none of the above, bro. So yeah, I think he got a lot of haters even still to this day. But if you feel some type of way about it, then maybe you should shut your ass up.
Yeah, because there's nothing you can say now. The man is gone.
It's nothing you can say about the man, period, about his legacy. What you gonna say about it?
It's no dirt on it. It's like you can't say nothing about it. And I think it is hate from all angles, man. Let's listen to what Game had to say about
$100 album before this man?
Nobody. And ain't nobody gonna do it after.
Right, then.
Because
Eminem did he do it too? I think he tried it.
Man.
Yeah, he sold $100 album with the Proud to Pay campaign. So if you didn't want to purchase the album, you could download the shit for free.
Exactly.
Come on, man. Wasn't nobody doing that.
Crazy. This is what Game had to say about the Nipsey Hussle Whack 100 thing.
I mean, what Whack say is what he say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now I feel like you're trying to cross me.
No, but
you wouldn't be trying to do that.
No, never.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't, whatever Whack says, that's his opinion. You know what I'm saying? He got his own opinion. I got my own opinion. I don't want to be crossway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. I think it's all love.
Yeah, don't try to cross it.
That's all, man. I'm not with none of that.
That's all politics, man. That's what it sound like.
Look, bro. If you felt this way about Nip and you want to do all this prolific shit and you post Nip every goddamn day,
right?
Like he was your right hand man, there's no way in hell your manager should be disrespecting this man.
That's crazy. And
keep your opinion
saying,
to yourself. Yeah. You ain't came out and said nothing. When you came and said that's his opinion, it's my opinion. That shit sound lame as hell. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Who you really rocking with?
Exactly.
Because that's your manager and you ain't really checked him.
And he's being wild disrespectful.
Yeah, he do that shit on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild, man.
I ain't feeling it. You feel me? But
it's gonna be interesting to see how this all plays out.
Yeah, he gonna you dig? But they know how to stay out the way.
They do.
They do. Come on, man. He know the real deal and who talking about what and who posting video. Come on, he know the real. He know he know LA. You know damn well, fool. You talking all that shit. Them gang banging niggas will be right at Blueface show.
Absolutely.
So you making it hard for your boy. He might, you feel me?
And I feel like, and I saw what BH was like. It might be politics on Blueface side. He can't really say rest in peace and all that. But I feel like he could have just came out and said, "Look, man, I didn't know the brother, but rest in peace."
I feel like he don't have to come out and say that.
He don't have to.
I don't know, cause they from enemy hoods,
right?
But what Nipsey did was something you gotta respect.
True.
Regardless of who you are across the board. Now, do he necessarily have to come out and say, this or that or this or that? Not necessarily. Ain't no telling how he really feel about people from his Nipsey hood anyway, too. Because they don't get along. Mm-hmm. But I do feel like, nigga, respect is respect.
Yeah,
it's the proof is in the pudding, bro. You dig what I'm saying? Like, look at what this man did. I know damn well he influenced you in some type of way. You not gonna admit it, but he
why
did.
Not, though? He should. He influenced the whole LA. Like,
because he probably got politics. He probably got big homies around there. You feel me? That he got to answer to. It's politics behind the whole. You know.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Even schoolboy Q.
Yeah, he couldn't really exactly.
He didn't really, but schoolboy Q. If you look at one of schoolboy Q interviews, he let you know like, man, I'm not dropping no music this week. This you know what I'm saying? Exactly. So it's like,
it was a way that he could have been respectful without.
Q, they from Hoover. Schoolboy Q from Hoover.
Yeah, and they don't get along at all.
Come on, man.
So there's no excuse for Blueface not to have done something or said something.
I mean, not necessarily saying there's no excuse or is there excuse, but because he don't necessarily have to, but I feel like out of respect and what Nipsey did, come on, bro, you see what he did. Absolutely. Just like your manager do too.
It ain't no denying that.
But it's no coincidence that you don't want to shout the man out when he died, and then now your manager got a lot of shit to say about him not being a legend. What kind of conversations y'all having behind the scenes?
Exactly. It almost seems as though they conspired to really use this as a launching pad for Blueface.
That's what it sounds like.
That's what it looks like.
All this dissing. Because he started doing all the Rack 100 started doing all this dissing just around this time. Game just dropped his album too. So it all go hand in hand. But he did that No Jumper interview prior to, but he knew it was coming out. So he's a troll anyway. I watched him get on there and flex like he never said him and Mike Tyson had a fight.
Yeah, he did. He tried to act like
Come
he didn't.
on, man.
And they was bigging that up.
He was
put
talking,
the video out.
He was talking shit about how he at least he got a hit on Mike. And man, bro, come on, man. He's an old ass troll. Period, point blank. I for sure don't want no manager that's getting down like that.
Exactly.
I look at
But
QCP,
see, a lot of people say he's setting a lot of stuff up for Blueface. He got him a crib. He got the bags coming in. He got the European tour. He got all this going on.
He probably do, but you keep on dissing, you gonna get your artist ass whipped too by these niggas out here, fool.
That's a fact. Yeah.
Period. They gonna be on that man, bro. And them hoods don't even get along anyway.
So it's gonna be worse.
It'll be worse. So you doing all of this, you doing all of that, but shit, he liable to lose his goddamn life.
That's a fact. You think this could ever spill all the way out to Pasadena, where Wack is from?
Wait, Wack? No, I think Wack from Pacoima.
He from Pacoima.
I think he from Pacoima. Okay. He from the Valley. He from Pacoima. Do I think it could spill out that way?
Yeah. With him being so disrespectful, do you feel like that could go way out to Pacoima?
To be honest with you, the way I look at it, outside looking at it, I feel like a lot of his homies probably looking at him like he's a clown.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Anyway,
that's a fact. Yeah.
I've never seen he talk. He be talking a lot of shit, popping a lot of shit, but I've never really seen him with cameras in his hood like that. Anyway,
exactly. So you'll never really see what he. You don't
never really. So I don't know because I don't know the man personally. I ain't even in the man's same generation. I don't know what this nigga did. You feel me? But yeah, that man, I believe his homies probably looking at him like he's a lame. For sure. Yeah. He's a clown. He do too much clown shit. There's no way around it at this point, bro. He's a real clown. So, R.I.P. the legend, Nip, man.
Man, for real.
Nip the great. Did you read about Billy D?
Oh, Billy D said he was gay, right?
No, he didn't say he was gay. He didn't say he was gay.
He said he was gender fluid.
Did gender fluid come out of his mouth?
What does that even mean? So I'm gender fluid? Like what? No, you're a boy.
Gender fluid means, for the people that don't know, it means people don't identify. The people that don't identify with a set sex.
So he doesn't identify with being a man?
What I was reading, he identifies with being a man, with his manly side just as well as his feminine side.
Star Wars Billy D. Williams uses both male and female pronouns.
Himself and all this type of weird shit.
I say himself and herself because I also see myself as feminine as well as masculine, he said. I'm a very soft person. I'm not afraid to show that side of myself. I never tried to be anything except myself. I think of myself as a relatively colorful character who doesn't care to take himself too seriously. So he calls himself and herself because he is gender fluid.
How old is Billy D?
Too old to be talking like this.
He probably sick or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
All of this time, this is how you always felt? Who in the... Look, man.
What in the world, though? Like, I don't understand what this... how...
Where did this shit come from?
Yeah, make me understand. And they saying there's a lot of stuff in the food. That's why so many people are like this. it's a lot of chemicals that are causing, the kids to be gay. It's a lot of gay women and men and all this and that.
Yeah.
But I don't understand as a man how you don't identify with being a man, or how you identify. Like, yeah, we've had a yin and yang. You got some feminine in you and all that, but like, I don't understand that. Like herself and himself and like what?
That shit sounds stupid as hell.
Yeah, it's a fact.
But
I don't get it.
I'm like this. Do I think it's something in the food that got people doing shit that's out of the regular order of nature?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't. Is it a thing in food per se that say, hey, make him turn gay? I don't think that, but I think a lot of this GMO bullshit that we eat every day affects us in many ways that we don't even know about.
Absolutely.
Now, when it comes to being gender fluid, I kind of feel like if you don't identify with being a gender, like you trying to insult my intelligence at this point. It's just a little too, this shit is way too over the top.
It's like Malik Yoba when he went on the Breakfast Club and he like, I'm not coming out, I'm standing up for men, and I don't like men, but I like what? He was talking about liking transgendered men who are men who dress like women. But he was saying, I'm not gay, I just like beautiful.
That nigga gay.
Yeah, it's like
tell that nigga to say he gay. He want a boyfriend to dress up like a girl.
He want a girl with a penis, basically.
Yeah,
and it's cool. If that's what you want.
Hell no, that ain't cool for me. Hey, he can have that.
Hey, if that's what you want, brother. New York Undercover, you feel me?
Yeah, for real. He played on a perfect show. That's a perfect title. Was undercover with his program.
Hey, it's
wonder
all
why
good,
he was
bro.
So cold being an undercover cop.
Man, that's what
this
you
nigga
like.
been undercover his whole life.
Man,
my whole thing is, bro, if you feel like that, then come out and just say you gay, bro. Stop with all the hiding and faking and all of this weird ass shit.
But my thing is, when regular people don't come out and say I'm straight or I'm dating somebody new, why do gay people have to make it such a spectacle to come out and say they gay? Like, we don't care you gay.
I don't know. I guess they feel like, because of their struggle.
What?
I guess they
because they internal struggle. Yeah.
Our internal struggle, whatever struggle they got. I guess for them, it's a struggle to even just walk in that light or be whatever they want to be. I guess they have to hide it because the people next to them not gonna accept it. They mama not with it. They daddy not with it, or all of that type of shit. So I kind of understand why they do what they do when they, as far as But do I feel like sometimes they be doing too much? Sometimes, yeah. But if I just feel like, if I walk around with a shirt that say I'm happy, I'm straight, you shouldn't be offended by it at all. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got a whole parade. You got this. You got the period. Y'all took over the goddamn rainbow. You feel me? So,
Took it all the way over.
Yeah,
and that's supposed to be for something else, man. That's crazy.
Yeah,
but, hey,
it is what it is, though. I'm like, man, shit, I ain't tripping. Just don't be on the down low. Let everybody know what time it is so you can give people an option. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Just,
I'm trying to find it, man. Flame Monroe. This actually one of Tammy's homegirls.
Wait, which one? Flame? Wait.
She was on the Tiffany Haddish show. She's a transgender woman, the big light skin.
Wait, hold on. Okay.
She was on Tammi Mac show. She was the one that's talking about Monique.
She's see, because I get this confused. Is there a difference? What's the different terms to this shit? Like, which one? Okay, you got the. How do I identify the one that the man turned into a woman or the woman turned into a man? They both transgender, right?
A woman turned into a man.
The same. They using the same term, right? A transgender, or you say that's a transgender woman, or you transgender man? I don't know.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't, because it's like a cis, something called cisgender too.
Huh?
It's like a cisgender, then it's transgender. It's
wait.
It's a lot, man.
What?
It gets deep.
This some new shit?
It's a lot.
Look,
it's a lot.
Man, people could wake up in today's time. You can wake up and say you feel like anything, and then if don't nobody accept it, motherfuckers, you can protest, and then now everybody that ain't going for your bullshit is the bad guy. Mm-hmm. Who the hell? I'm gonna wake up I'm just like me waking up tomorrow and say I feel like a dog. I'm gonna just walk around this motherfucker and bark all day. Y'all better accept me.
Yeah,
come on, bro. You looking dead at me. You know, goddamn well I'm not a dog.
Right, but I identify with the dog.
Come on,
so
just say that. Don't just say I love dogs so much to the point where I love dogs.
Right,
nigga, you ain't a dog.
But they want to be dogs. It ain't. I love them. No, call me a dog now. I'm a Cocker Spaniel now.
See, yeah, that's the problem. And those two things, like, I think the sexuality don't have shit to do. Well, to a certain extent it does, but see, being gay or straight is two different things from somebody feeling like the opposite sex. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's the part I don't understand. If you gonna be gay, then
just do your thing.
Just do what you do. But when you start saying you feeling like this or you feeling like that, it's like how you feel like you ain't never. Caitlyn Jenner, you feel like a woman. You ain't never had a period before.
Exactly.
You don't feel like a real woman.
Exactly. You're not a real woman.
That's all I'm saying. Just say just say I'm comfortable dressing like this. Then I can understand.
You know what's crazy, man? I got a homegirl who works here for the station, who's actually a transgender woman. And
wait, she was this was a man turned into a girl, or a girl turned into a man?
I believe it was a man turned into a woman. And I've yet to have this conversation with her. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be disrespectful or nothing like that. But I think it'd be dope to have one of our transgender brothers and sisters come in, you feel me, and just kind of get a spiel on how they get down, not sexually, but just their experience.
I ain't trying to hear. I don't want to hear the sex page.
You know, because we ain't got no. You know, we got love for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I feel like just so they can have their opinions heard.
It's a peace and love podcast.
You know, it's all peace and love, man.
It's all opinions, but I will say this, bro. I don't got no problem with it, but if you too sensitive and you got a problem with people being 100 with you in your opinions, then you might not want to sit next to me.
Yeah, because
I respect you as a person, though. I respect every human being as a human being, and that's first and foremost. I would never disrespect nobody, especially because of their sexuality or whatever they feel like they are. That's just you know, I'm not with disrespecting nobody. You feel what I'm saying? But shit, I got my opinion, and you got your opinion on different stuff.
And I think that's fair. You keep it. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Yeah. And I think that's what's missing. That's why it's so much of a battle between this world and that world.
Exactly. Because nobody want to be real.
Don't nobody want to accept. Okay, you feel this way. I feel this way. We cool. That don't mean we can't break bread together.
Exactly.
Because you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody wants you to have the same answer.
We're not gonna have that. Yeah, that don't make no goddamn sense, man. That's not realistic.
It's not realistic. That's
period.
Right. This is what Flame had to say about Malik Yoba.
Confusing that I've ever seen in my whole, and I'm part of the LGBT, ABCDFG, PTSD community. Malik, all that he was talking, he loves a woman, a beautiful woman with a penis. I'm a whole ass man up under this wig. Ain't no women with penises.
That in addition to that, the reality of the situation is that
I can respect his whole angle, or he.
But see, that's the first transgender woman I've ever heard say that.
No disrespect, but her. You feel me?
Exactly.
But I see. Cause see, she obviously she's not confused in what she's doing. She obviously, I guess, is comfortable in that dress and putting on the makeup, and if that's what you feel comfortable with, then just say that. Exactly. Don't be playing like Malik Yoba playing. He confused.
You trying to tittle here and this. Nah, bro, just say it is what it is. And that's I'm gonna play it again. That's the first time I've ever heard somebody of that community say something like that, because it's almost taboo. But she's like, look, I'm not a woman. You got to look at that interview. Is Flame Monroe on the Breakfast Club. Her interview is crazy. It's very informative. Yeah, I'm gonna play this one more time.
Have
check this out.
basketballs and they don't have wee-wees. They just don't. All right.
I thought that interview was the most confusing that I've ever seen in my whole, and I'm part of the LGBT, ABCDFG, PTSD community. Malik, all that he was talking, he loves a woman, a beautiful woman with a penis. I'm a whole ass man up under this wig. Ain't no women with penises. Watching a woman, my mother, my aunties, my grandmother.
That's real.
That's how we learned how to be girls. So first of all, let's give the respect back to the women. We are female impersonators. That tool that I need.
See, he keeping it real.
Keeping it.
And man, it was so.
Or she
never heard nobody come out like that.
But she keeping it. You feel me? That's what she like to be referred to.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna disrespect, but yeah. That's 100. That's all I'm saying. That's why I said you can't say this. Fact. Just say you comfortable with this, then I can understand it clearly.
Yeah, don't say I am a woman, bro.
You not that.
And again, we're not trying to be disrespectful. The table is open for discussion. Right. Like I said, I'm gonna see if the homegirl could come on. If you want to come on, if you got a story or something like that, we just trying to understand. Just based on the generation that we come from, you know, men and women carry themselves a certain way. So we get into this different age, and that's all good. Just trying to understand it, because I myself don't have any kids yet. You don't have no kids yet. And it's something to think about. Like, you know, when you raising kids, how do you even break this down to them? Because these aren't things that we even have to deal with.
Right, yeah, cause I see D Wade is going through that right now.
You see that picture with D Wade and his son, bro?
Yep.
On the stairs with the nails.
Mm-hmm. What?
Hey, listen.
Wait,
man.
how old is his son?
I don't know, bruh. Like, at least 10 or 11. And there's nothing wrong. Listen, you could be gay. It's cool, but could you do that? Like if you 10 years from now, all the money in the bank, house on the hill, everything's good. You starting to raise your family, but you got a son that you raising. You might be on the road a lot, doing podcasts, doing this, whatever the case is. Yeah. You're not really there for him a lot. Finances are there. He's cool, but he starts to develop this gender fluidity, and he starts to identify as a woman now. And he's a kid. He ain't even reached puberty. He starts to identify as a woman.
Right.
As a father, because Dwayne Wade is getting a lot of heat. A lot of people are commenting on his parenting skills and all that.
And he went off.
He did. Yeah. So is that wrong? Like, is it okay as a father? Do you support that, or do you try to break that from your son? Like, hold on, we finna go do some push-ups. We finna go play some basketball, or do you support it? Like, how fathers with children? Let us know. We trying to understand. How do you do that?
If you could break it, then it'll be broke. D Wade is an NBA player.
He's the manliest of men. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, NBA player.
Look at Magic Johnson's son.
I mean, the manliest. You can say he's not a boxer and wrestler, none of that, but he's an NBA player. He's a manly man, right? So I'm like this. If I got a 10-year-old, I don't know how old his son is, but if I have a son and he want to get his nails done and wear halter tops and all of this type of stuff. Well, first thing is, we're gonna have a conversation. I'm gonna ask, what's going on? Why you wanna?
Yeah, where that's coming from?
Yeah, why you wanna? Yeah, do this? Like, what you into, Jack? You got a boyfriend?
Right.
What the fuck going on? You know,
right.
And then depending on what he say, it's like, look, bro. If this is your sexuality and this is what you gonna be and that's what you like, then I can't stop you from liking what you like. Mm-hmm. But I need you to know that you still a man.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
You still a man, bro. And men do not wear.
They don't nail nails.
And halter tops and shit like that. Now, if
that's a fact.
If that's something,
some men do. It's men that are Billy Porter will argue you down. I'm a man and I wear halter tops and I wear nails and everything.
Listen, I'm not gonna argue with nobody that's doing that shit because we don't even think the same. That's like what I'm gonna argue with him for because he think you can't man, get your ass out of here. You need to be in a room with Becky and them.
Yeah,
Go talk to them about getting nails done and shit. But
yeah.
As far as my kid go,
because you gotta love
you a
your
man
kid.
at the same. Yeah, I'm always love my kid. You a man, bro. So you gotta carry yourself as such.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I can't. That's just like when I was 10. My mama would probably tell me don't do certain shit with girls, but she couldn't stop me from liking girls.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no way in hell.
Exactly. Because that's your nature.
That's my nature. Yeah, I see a girl 5th grade. Ooh, I like she look good 6th grade.
Yeah, what's up?
She might say don't get a girlfriend. Okay, but that don't mean I can't kiss her. You feel me? Hell no, that didn't work. So you think it will work just because your son is gay? And no, if he gay, your son is gay. Now, as far as the dressing part at that young age, nah, I don't think. Because when you that young, it's certain your brain not developed yet. So it's certain things that you think you wanted in life, and then you double back and be like, "What the hell did I do that?" Even something as small as you ever looked at an old picture and be like, "No, I was wearing my hair like that," or "What the hell I wore them big ass jeans?"
Yeah.
And then when we was putting on them big 4X jeans and them 4X tees and those huge ass jeans, your mama like, "Man, what are you
doing?" Yeah.
And I'm looking at myself like, "Hell no, this look fly."
Exactly.
So obviously, kids make they don't make the proper decisions per se, but I do think that society now is allowing it okays that it influence people to
go off on the deep end a little bit.
I don't know if it's a deep end, but it influenced them to be a little more flamboyant than normal.
That's a good word, flamboyant.
Yeah.
That's what that picture looked like. It looked real flamboyant.
Yeah. That's what society. That's the effect of it today. We accept everything, but it is what it is.
Hey man, let us know, man. If you know, a lot of our peers and things, y'all got kids. You know, what happens when your kid come home and, you know, your son want to get some nails on the halter top?
What if your son, let's say you got an 18-year-old son that live with you,
Mm-hmm.
and he want to do that, what would you do? I think at the end of the day, bro,
You got to love your kids regardless, right?
you gonna have to and then at a certain point, bro, I don't give a damn who it is. You gonna have to let your kids be your kids.
Absolutely. They got to do what they got to do. Yep.
You gonna have to let them be themselves. You know,
That's real.
I might not agree with all of it,
Yeah.
but it's like
I got to love you. Because if I don't, you're going to resent me.
it ain't even. Well, you said it like if they wasn't gonna resent you, you ain't gonna love them.
Yeah, you right.
God,
You right.
he's cutthroat committee with him, man.
But is it different though? Let's say you got kids. Is it different having a gay son as opposed to having a gay daughter? Is it easier to deal with that?
No, it's the same.
It's the same?
Yeah, it's
don't
the
know.
same. It's
As
the
a man,
same.
it's the same.
At first, I thought it was different, but now that I'm older, it's the same shit. It's the same, bro.
I feel that.
Still can't get no grandkids. It's still the same act. It's still solid. It's the same.
It's all the same, yeah.
Yeah, it's the same. Cause imagine you having your daughter, quote unquote, you got your daddy's girl, and then your daddy's girl act like your daddy's girl is a fucking stud.
Yeah.
You feel me? Where that connection come in at? Now your daughter turned into your son, your / brother or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's a little, and then you got a son that's your daughter. So it's like
All
the
twisted
hell?
up. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Just going on.
That's what I'm saying. Your daughter your daughter in a boxing gym, and your son in the nail salon.
And I plan on having my daughter in the boxing gym. That's cool. I don't plan on having my son in the nail salon though.
No, would you let your son go in the nail salon and get his nails buffed?
Buffed?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can get them buffed, man.
Get them all fixed up and all that. Like if he got some all that, like the shit going on with my nails and all that. Yeah.
And what they call clippers, the nail clippers, they work perfectly, man. They work so good. They've been in business for years. You ain't never got to
letting
go.
the Asians clip them.
That's cool too. We could do that, but we ain't getting no paint. We ain't getting no rainbows.
Oh, you know, I ain't saying no
We
paint
ain't
at
doing
all. I
no-
said just that buff thing when they had your nails on.
Oh, shiny.
Yeah,
that's
when
cool.
they had
That's
them
all
whipped up.
good. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
we
yeah,
got a
see.
family day. Me, you, and your mom. We all go. We go get buffed up.
Ah.
And all the folks that's on the healthy eating tip, man. I know you know Felicia from Friday. Bye, Felicia.
Yeah.
She has a cafe called the Jackfruit Cafe.
Where that's at?
It is grand opening coming in Santa Monica. It's 11419 Santa Monica Boulevard. Grand opening is going to be Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 10. The Jackfruit Cafe, she had another one somewhere else. The food is really, really good.
Okay.
Healthy, vegan, all the good stuff. Jackfruit Cafe, grand opening December 4th, 11419 Santa Monica Boulevard. The chick who used to play Felicia in Friday, she has a restaurant. So if y'all can go pull up support.
What's the best black-owned restaurant out right now?
That's a lot, man. It's a lot. I like the Caribbean food, so Lee's is popping.
Mm-hmm.
Grill Fresh is popping.
Mm-hmm.
I like Grill Fresh a lot.
These are Caribbean spots.
No, Grill Fresh is black. It's right around the corner from the Marathon store, actually.
I haven't had Grill Fresh.
Grill Fresh, man, it's like healthy, like bowls. They got like chicken bowls with rice, salmon bowls, shrimp bowl.
Mm-hmm.
They got egg rolls. They got Mexican food. It's popping. It's a black owned though.
Oh yeah, I gotta go check that one out, man.
For sure.
You know, we got the all flavors. We got the Trap Kitchens. We
Oh,
got
yeah.
the Taco Mells and the Billionaire Burger Boys and the the Nays Tacos and the
I
Trap
never had Nays
Kitchen
Tacos
Monties
before.
and all of that, bro. It's a lot. It's a lot out right now. Shout out to all the black owned restaurants too.
I think we should. I'm thinking about we should do something like document all the food that's coming out of LA that's black owned.
Got to.
Yeah, it's
Lando.
so much coming out.
Hell yeah, you got the Fried Man, you got Blue Kitchen.
That's a fact.
You feel me?
That's a
and I
fact.
believe all three of them, or I'm not sure what three, they have their own restaurant too as well. So they linked up and combined and created a whole new joint too. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot going on right now. This is a perfect time too.
You know how to cook, man?
Hell yeah, I know how to cook for myself.
What you know how to make? Chicken?
Yeah, come on, man.
We should start a chicken business or something. Why do you keep getting this money, man?
Man, I can't stand behind that goddamn stove all day though. I'll be that chicken will be gone before the customers even get it. I'm about to eat that shit. Y'all got me standing over here sweating. I'm finna eat. Customers would be mad at me. They ordering 10 piece. They got 9 of them.
They got
joints.
9, yeah.
You better count your shit. You might have 7. You ordered a 12 piece.
For
Whole
sure.
piece gone.
Hey, with the fried chicken, do you put the mustard on it?
Nope.
I
I would you asking my ingredients on air, bro.
Hey man,
you can't ask for the secret sauce.
I gotta try, man.
This is good burger shit over here, boy.
That's a fact, man.
Mondo burgers and shit over here.
Well, man, we got some guests coming in this week. Colleague of my mom's, he wrote a book. He's trying to come in this week. But cameraman didn't show up, so much for him.
That's why we gotta get some tripods.
Yeah, man, we gonna get some tripods, man. We gonna get these logos going, man. It's coming together though. It's coming together. At EMC GEEE, we lost to the Mavericks. They have a really good team the other day.
When you say we, who you referring to?
The Lakers.
Okay, so yeah, all right.
Yeah. I'm honestly more concerned about the Mavericks than I am the Clippers.
Hey, what happened to Lonzo Ball? Did he go to the G League or something?
No, he played for New Orleans.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Somebody passed me wrong information.
Yeah, he played for New Orleans. His brother is killing in the G League.
LaMelo, or are you talking about? Yeah, what's going on? I wonder what's up with LiAngelo and what he gonna do. I think I read something. He's saying he want to be a model or something now.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with the boy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling, man.
Man, that's all I got, man. You got anything to leave the people with?
Come on, man. Look, try to live stress free. Stress is like the number one killer. Stress is like cancer. Stress free, bro. The things that you can't change, don't worry about it and change.
But what about folks going through stress, bro? They don't want to hear that they going through stress. How do you manage your stress if you going through some real shit's going on?
They don't want to hear it, but it's true.
Okay.
You don't want to hear it because you actually going through
That's
it.
That's fact. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to hear it when you actually going through it. It's like, nigga, shut your ass up. You don't know what it feel like to
Right.
be in this situation.
Exactly.
But a lot of stress sometimes, most of it, I think, I'm not going to say most of it, a lot of it is a mind thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we stress ourselves out.
You stressing out over stuff you can't really even control anyway.
You know, you deep down, you can't, there's nothing you can do to control that.
Exactly.
So you might not want to hear nobody say it, but it's true. You can't control it. So why are you tripping off the shit that you can't control?
Exactly. So in those moments, what do you do? What would be your advice for those people when you start tripping on stuff you can't control? Is it like a talk you give yourself? You count to 10? Like what can they do to take their minds off of that?
Shit, health is first.
Peace,
right?
Peace and love.
Everybody different.
True.
You know what I'm saying? But what I will say is, your ass keep stressing out, you're going to get that call from the doctor. You're going to be in the doctor, and then you're going to have to stop.
Yeah.
You're going to have to, okay, I can't worry about this, or I can't worry about this too much, or I can't do this, or I can't do that. But me personally, I'd probably say, find an outlet. Go do what you like to do. Go, I don't know, if you like to go play basketball, go shoot a goddamn jump shot. If you stressing out and you like to cook, you a chef, go in the kitchen and cook. You know, if you're a rapper, go write some rhymes.
Yeah.
Whatever you feel a need to do. If you want to write it out in your diary, write it out in your diary. Go draw a picture, do art, do what you do. Push-ups, sit-ups, burpees, pull-ups, whatever. It's all type of shit.
Yeah.
You can go play 2K if that's what you like to do.
Yeah. Or you can go play Madden.
That's what you like to do.
And I'm smashing everything in Madden. You already know how that go. Hey. Listen, I took one L. I'm not taking no more L's in Madden. So whatever, but I feel you do what you do.
He took more than the L. The boy quit on me.
Oh, come on, man.
The
come
boy
on.
quit. I got the whooping.
I had to go to work. That's what that was. I understand what you're saying. Find your happy place, people. When you're stressed out, don't be stressing. Just find something you like to do.
Right. I mean, life come with stress, but you just focus on the shit that you can change and change it. You know, you spend 10 seconds crying, but then you want to make sure you spend an hour fixing it. Some people do the reverse. Some people spend a whole hour crying, but only been trying to work on it for a second.
That's solid right there.
You got to reverse it. You feel me? And that's just what it is.
Yo, you said something the other day, man. What? If people see you pushing, they'll help. But if you just standing there, they're not going to help. Could you break that down for the people, man, before we get up out of here?
Oh, yeah. Somebody once told me, look, imagine you driving in traffic and you see somebody got their hazards on and their car is stuck. But they sitting in their car. You tell they stranded 9 times out of 10, you probably going to drive past them. But if you driving down the street and you see a car stuck in a hazard zone and you see that person actually standing outside their car trying to push the car by themselves, 9 times out of 10, more than likely somebody going to hop out and help you. When people see you help yourself, people are willing to give you a helping hand. When you ain't doing shit for yourself, you can't expect nobody to help you. Or they probably 9 out of 10, they probably not gonna help you. It's like, why the hell would I help you when you're not even trying to help yourself? So, how serious are you about this help you need anyway? That's just what I see it.
That's it, man. Hey, peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love podcast. Peace and love podcast. Peace and love podcast. Peace and love.